What's up, MMA fans? Today we are catching up with UFC lightweight fighter Renato Moicano. How are you, my friend?
Very good. How about you, Alonso?
Fine, fine. Moicano, I just found out that you're going to fight Alexander Hernandez in the sequence. It's UFC 271 on February. Have you started already your camp for that fight?
Yes, I am training. Not training as much as I'm gonna be in December. I was helping Thiago Moises for his fight, so I was doing sparring with him, helping him in that camp, And I'm gonna take some couple days to rest because the training camp was really hard. But 1 week from now, I'm gonna start to training really hard because the fight is just February, so I have long time to go.
Long time to go, yeah. And tell me about your teammates that just got the belt and $1 million prize. 4 guys in your team. How was that?
I was really happy about it. It was a big night for ATT. 5 champions. $1 million, and we have 3 Brazilians actually, right? Bruno Capelosa, he's not from ATT, but he won the prize. So I was really happy because the Brazilians, they got a good money, they got a belt, and I felt like it was an amazing event. PFL is doing great fights, and I was really happy for Shoeface, Manfield, and all my ATT teammates.
What about the Russian Muvlid Kaibulaev? He comes from featherweight division, and I assume that you guys have trained together, made some sparring in ATT. Or how do you see that guy? How is his level?
Man, the guy is great. He has great techniques. I didn't know who he was before, but the first time that I trained with him, I thought, man, this guy is good. He's a good grappler and really good gas tank. And somebody told me he was from Dagestan, so I figured out he would be a really good fighter. And I trained with him a little bit, and I was really confident about his winning on PFL. He's really good, and I think he's one of the best of the world in the featherweight.
You think if he goes to the UFC, he could get a top 5 contender?
Yes, for sure. I think he's a top featherweight in the world. Volkanovski is a really good fighter. We just saw the fight with Ortega, but Muvlid, he's really good. He really technical, know how to train. I was surprised by the guy in the gym. He's really good.
And talking about your teammates, I also saw some kind of video or photo from Dustin Poirier training with you. How do you think about that fight between Dustin and Charles Oliveira in your division?
Yes. I think it's a really hard fight, for both. But I think Dustin, he's the favorite, and I think he should be, because I know Charles is the champion right now, but I feel like Dustin has more experience in 5-round fights, He's really hard to take down. He has a good ground game, good ground defense, but I think it's going to be a hard fight and a good fight for watch.
Moicano, you have 20 fights already in MMA. You have 15 wins and 8 by submission. It's curious that you got 8 fights in Jungle Fight, the event that launched you, then 1 Shoto, and 11 in UFC, and the 3 last ones in lightweight divisions. You got 2 wins and 1 loss. If you could choose after you get a win against Alexander Hernandez, if you get a win, if you could choose a top 15 opponent to get in the ranking, which one would you choose? You have Diego, you had Brad Riddle, you have Arman Zarukian, which is your partner. Rafael Fiziev, you already fought against him, and Thiago Moisés, which is your teammate. Also, Gregor Gilespie, which is the number 10. Which one would you choose to fight? You think you're going to provide a better fight?
Yeah, after the fight, I'm not sure if he's going to be in the top 10 or top 15, but I would like to fight Hooker, you know, because that fight was so easy. Makhachev took him down and submitted him, you know, and I feel like I want that fight, you know. I have been asking for the fight, and let's see what happens, but I think it's going to be a good fight.
Great. You also talk about Gillespie once. You already.
Yes.
Why would you like to face him?
Because he's like a low profile guy. Nobody want to fight him. I heard about people who avoid him, you know, and I'm not scared, you know. I think he's good. He's a good grappler, but I think I could beat him. So that's why. And he has a number in his name, so everybody wants to fight ranked guys. So let's see what happens, you know. Gillespie, Hooker, but in the end of the day, it doesn't matter, you know. I just want to get there and got more wins, you know, to my belt, and let's go.
Makhachev is being pointed as the future champion by many guys like Daniel Cormier and even Khabib Nurmagomedov. If considering the 5 top guys of the division, who do you think is the worst matchup for Islam Makhachev? We have Dustin Poirier, number 1, Justin Gage, Beneil Dariush, Michael Chandler, and Islam Makhachev is the 50, of course.
I think Dariush, it's a hard test for him, you know, because Dariush has a really good grappling, and I think he's better at striking, and he faced like, I don't want to like dismiss Makhachev. He's a really good fighter, but I think like Dariush has more experience, you know. He fought like he has been fighting like tough guys in the division for a long time. He's really good, you know, Dariush. So I think it's gonna be a really hard fight for him. But Makhachev is a great fighter too. So people say he could be champion. I think he could be champion. So Dariush too, you know. Everybody on the top 5 and the top 10, you know, they could be champions. So, but I think I would like to watch Makhachev against Dariush. This is a great fight.
And to finish, how do you see your win over Alexander Hernandez? How do you think you're gonna beat him?
It doesn't matter, you know. I just want to beat him, get my money, and get back home, and start to prepare for another one, you know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I will be prepared.
Thanks a lot, Renato. Pleasure to talk to you, my friend.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you so much, Alonso. See you.